y'all. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Ayoka. I am the creator of this awesome community in this channel, honey. So the community is called Lightworker Society. I am the lighthouse for light workers. So check me out on Instagram. I do post inspirational messages and videos that are outside of my YouTube there, especially for Twin Flames. Now, you guys don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I'm doing something new today, so bear with me. It's just pretty much a you versus them. So whatever's happening in your situation, I'm picking up your energy and then I'm picking up their energy. So this is a collective reading. Take what you need, leave what you don't need. Everything may not resonate with you at this moment. It doesn't mean that it's not your situation. It's just that everybody is just on different timelines energetically, right? Now, for the most part, just stay positive in your mindset. Be balanced real quick. Just breathe in, breathe out. You know what I'm saying? To help balance them chakras just a little bit. But so you can receive this message, because my spirit guys really do be coming across with some deep shit. And these messages be almost as personal as possible. I've been picking up. Like, I've been having people hit me up like, "Oh, that was my whole story." Like, real talk, my whole story. I had I had somebody here that lives in my neighborhood who actually came up to me and was like, "Yo, I'm a Libra," and that was my story. That's what I'm going through. So I'm definitely glad that I'm able to give you guys some insight about your situation. So I'm hoping that this will help a little bit here, because everybody in my collective seem to be going through some type of ending. Okay. So we're gonna see what's happening here. I'm guessing we could do this if you're not in contact with your person. Okay, so definitely if you talk to your person, if there's just a little bit of text messaging, yeah, that's not it. You have no contact with this person. You have blocked them, deleted them, whatever, right? All right, so thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my angelic guides, for helping me with this collective reading. I ask you to speak through me, to help me where I'm be able to connect and actually give out this message. I mean, so straight and so accurate and so on point that it resonates with everybody that tunes in. I ask also that you protect us as we go through the spiritual gate to commune with you, to close the gate to anything that's not in alignment with you, and also to protect me from any psychic attacks or any negative energies being projected towards me. Thank you for using me as a messenger, and so it is. Alright, so I'm starting off with my energy oracle deck. Let me tell you, this just been my old trusty, old faithful deck here, like getting work done. I have not used this deck so much in so many months. Now it's like every day I can't stop. Let me see. Alright. Thank you, my spirit guys. What is my collective energy? And what is my collective person's energy towards the situation? Whoa, jeez. They mad, man. You see how that flew out? Did y'all peep that? I'm sorry, this is my cup of coffee, so let me move it out the screen after I take a sip. Alright, so you happy. You like, look, the sun. You like, shit, I'm good. I'm happy. I'm trying to stay positive. I want to focus on joy and abundance, my new beginning here. You release the drama. Okay, so maybe at one point you weren't so happy. You were definitely feeling like, a whole storm that hit your life, right? But now you pulled yourself out of this energy here and you release the drama. You're no longer tied up by it, right? It was kind of keeping you stuck, I'm feeling, for a second. You maybe spent the day, maybe 12 hours crying, maybe, 24. However it is, you may spent the day just really oppressed by this situation, right? Now, all of this could have been really just your own mental thoughts that were keeping you stuck. But now, let me tell you, the sun is shining, honey. You like, I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm feeling refreshed here, right? I'm ready to get back out here and, just live my life at this point. Your person here is coming in. Man, this energy here is heavy. They're heartbroken. There's some hostility here. So their defenses is up. They're probably being very guarded right now. Yeah. They're not happy. This is not a happy camper. Their energy even could be aggressive here. Now, yeah, this definitely could have already been engaged, or if not, it's coming. It could have been just verbal or emotional aggression. You know, whatever it is, somebody could have just been not really acting in your best interest. Now, I have the yin and yang card in the reverse here. I have the anxiety card in the reverse. So let me see what's going on. I'm going to put these together. The patience card, the heartbreak card, in the fifth chakra. All right, so your person is heartbroken. Okay, so this is why their defenses is out. They have to do some self-reflection. Well, this was about judgment. You know, something had to come forward, some truth, right? And they were judged for it. And they're heartbroken because of this situation. This situation also, when you look at the broken heart card, has caused some type of separation or disconnect between you and this person. And they're very upset about this, okay? And on top of that, it could have something to do with a third party situation. Doesn't have to be situations, could be literally a situation or a person. Now, they're grieving on top of that is what I'm getting. They may be not at peace. They may not be rested. All right. So the peace card, patience card is here. So they're lacking patience here. They have this peaceful presence that's around them, but they have to let go of whatever this desperation is here that's causing them to lose their peace. Okay. Now it's about this. They have to express themselves here. They're not honestly or openly expressing themselves to you. They could be blocked in their throat chakra, and they're not communicating honestly. Now they could be taking a more active approach. Maybe they may be getting ready to communicate something with you, because the anxiety card, now they were in a lot of fear or anxiety here, and it's in a reverse, so they're releasing that. Maybe because they've been doing some self-reflection. But however, here, something is getting ready to happen where they're going to take a more active or logical approach to this situation here. Now, that's what we're going to find out. I don't know. Do y'all want me to jump right into theirs and figure out, like, shit? And then we go back and forth? What is this yin yang card referencing? Eight of Swords in the reverse. So they're releasing something, or they could be releasing you or taking control, right? Deciding to face their fears. Maybe they've gained a clear perspective here, and now they're getting ready to take an active role here. That could be it, right? Because before they were very restricted and clouded in their judgment about what they needed to do. Thank you. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about my collective. My collective's person here, Spirit. Thank you. Justice. So justice was served in this situation here. Pretty much the scales had to balance because there was an injustice being done and some dishonesty here. Okay, now, of course, this is about karma. All right, so tell us more. And it had a lot to do with, remember I said it's probably a third party situation? Had a lot to do with a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This person is somebody who they may have financial obligations to. This person here is someone that's coming off with the energy of being selfish or jealous or insecure or something. They could be a gold digger, shallow. I'm also picking up that they're in that relationship for the wrong reason here. They're totally self-absorbed. What about this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Spirit? Dang, they coming in harsh. It's some stuff going on here. I got a Queen of Swords in reverse. So I don't know if this is two people's energy, or, you know, two different people, or if this is one person embodying this energy or your person. So we're going to keep pulling here, right? But the Queen of Swords in reverse is bitchy. Woo! Cold-hearted, honey. Okay? They are cold-hearted, right? Now, maybe that could be your energy. You may have came off and was like real cold in your energy about whatever the situation is here, right? About this Queen of Pentacles here in the reverse, okay? Now, someone is feeling definitely hopeless about this shit because the Star card is here in the reverse, and this is your person. They're feeling hopeless about this. They're in despair or something. Like I'm feeling like anxious energy, and even maybe just really negative about this situation. They could be even criticizing them own selves. Okay, just holding on too tightly and not releasing this energy, this pain, this hurt, or whatever it is, the past, whatever it is here. They're like holding on to it so tightly here, and they need to release it or overcome it. Thank you. Okay, so this masculine energy here, So they were in that King of Wands energy. So okay. Some of them could be fire signs or have fire signs in their placement. But they were in that King of Wands energy pretty much. They get things done, but they definitely love a lot of, or they have options. They love sexual encounters, things like that. So just think about it like that. Like they like to use that one, honey, okay? They definitely are in, playboy, playgirl type energy, right? So energy is energy. So whatever energy you possess, that's what it is and who it is. Now, they're fearless about something, but they are non-committal, definitely. But they want to do something. They have a plan here. Um, and they want to do something. Whatever it is, they want to move forward. Okay. I have the Six of Pentacles. Maybe they want to offer you something. Maybe they want to give you something here, because before they weren't being fair here. They were taking advantage here. Yeah, because they were in it for their own personal gain. They came out as a King of Pentacles in reverse. So they were pretty much, everything that they did here, they did it for their own personal gain. And I'm getting here, like, they don't know how to really communicate this here. It's scattered. They don't know how to come about and really express themselves. It's so much that they want to say, but they're having a hard time with channeling this energy. Now, I have a fire sign Queen of Wands in the reverse position here. Maybe this is the other person in this third party situation that you guys got going on here, okay? I got them coming out here. Either they're here possessing both of these energies, or this could be two different queens here, okay? Now, however, somebody is extremely demanding. I don't know. This one fire sign person, they're demanding. They're very revengeful. They don't have to be fire signs, you guys, but that's what the cards usually represent. The cups usually represents water signs. They're demanding, very revengeful. Okay, they create arguments. This person is very explosive on top of that here. All right. Wow. Codependent also is what I'm picking up. Now, your person could be involved with a cancer. It doesn't have to be, again, right? Now, so what I got here is things are out of balance. Things are definitely out of balance in this situation with that person. Whatever's happening here, someone's being very cold. So either your person is being very cold to these feminine energies here, or they're being cold to them. They're empty right now. They're feeling very empty. Maybe they thought they had love or something for this situation. Maybe they thought they had some feelings or something here. They wanted to do something. This friendship that they had turned into something romantic is what I'm picking up here. So it's some communication that's coming forward. All right, so whatever's going to be communicated, it's going to be a serious talk, is what Spirit is saying. Your person sees the bigger picture here. So it could be about some type of agreement that they want to come to. Could be something dealing with legal matters. Whatever it is, they want to be able to share an idea or something where you and them can agree, or that they can come to agreement with this other person in this third party or people, because you never know how many it could be that has been affected by this situation here. Okay, but they don't have the strength to actually go about doing this. Whatever is going on here, they lack in the willpower. It's a lot of self-doubt here. But they want to take this chance, right? But they're not really sure about this. They don't really have the courage or the confidence to pull this off here. They want to end the conflict. So it's a lot of conflict that's going on here, and this is causing them a lot of heartbreak. They want to end the conflict between you and them especially. Okay, they want to be able to cooperate with you in some kind of way here. It's a lot of competition here. And it's if it's nothing like existing conflict right now, it's brewing. There's going to be some problems in the communication too. So communication is going to be flawed. It's almost as if things are going to be mixed up, or it's not going to get across correctly. But this was about a cycle here, what Spirit is saying. So, and the reason why, it's like, you know how you have the Will card is here. So it's about lessons, karmic cycles. Things should have gotten better here, right? But it seemed it didn't. It was a stuck situation. And a lot of it had to do with external factors. I'm sorry. Someone's feeling very, very emotional about the way that you guys' situation ended here. Okay, because they neglected this relationship with you. All right, but instead of things, getting better, it didn't do that. It didn't shift. And it was a lot of secrets, a lot of deception. Things were hidden. The water also represents emotions. Someone feel like they're drowning. Your person could feel like they're drowning here. Someone in this connection with your person probably was being very deceptive or uncertain here. This is a complicated situation that your person has going on here. All right, because they really are operating in this lower vibration here. Their knights are coming in as knights in the reverse position. So that's a lot of reckless energy, runs from commitment, very unsteady when it comes to relationships. And the reason why is because they change their minds. They're never steady in their decisions here. And because of that, you walked away from this cup. Or your person is walking away from a cup, walking away from whatever they had. In this one particular cup, I got fire coming out of it. So it could be something dealing with passion, lust, greed, all of that stuff. Codependencies could be in that cup is what I'm picking up. But either they're walking away from something here, or you walked away to go towards the sun. And I really feel like this is your energy here, walking away from this situation. Your person could have fire sign. I don't know if I said that in their chart, or they could be a fire sign here. But you're walking away and you're going towards the sun because you like, I need to go towards my happiness. And that's what came out for you, the sun. That was the first card that came out for you, right? And that's what you're going to get, is what Spirit is saying. Because judgment was made here in the Hierophant card. So these changes had to come because you were on a process. You were on a spiritual journey. This is all about your spiritual evolution here. Because things had to shift in this way in order for you to ascend, right? Those karmic cycles have to close out in order for you to be able to move forward here and serve out your purpose. Your person was being rebellious, or you guys' values just didn't align. You probably were spiritual and they're not here. Thank you. What is my collective's feelings towards their person? You appreciate your person. You definitely do. You have an appreciation for them. You do probably see them as family, or they are your family, or you see them as having a family with them at one time. And you really did appreciate the connection that you guys had. Thank you, Talisman. But you went into your you went into your devil energy. You went into the devil energy on them, right? Because your stability was shook here. You didn't feel safe any longer by this connection, because I have the first chakra card here and the deceit card. So you just went into this energy where you were triggered, right? Because what happened was, now you don't feel safe by your person. Whatever that they're doing, they playing with you. You understand? This is how you felt. Like, and of course that triggered you. And this is probably most likely why this situation ended up the way that it did end up. But it's not a bad thing, because what you did here was close out a karmic cycle. Thank you. Yep, this had to be completed. Because you wanted to get to your new beginning. You needed the scales to balance in this situation. This is why it had to happen. You've seen the injustice that was taking place and what was being done to you here. So you decided to stand up for yourself, right? You guys did have a very close bond or relationship here. Look at this. Woman holding a coin. That this person is coming out here as well on your side. So a lot of what happened between you guys, you were triggered because of this person that your person is connected to here. You were triggered by that because of their partnership. Whatever is happening between them, now you feel like your person is bound to them. You feel like your person is bound to them, and that triggered you now, and you felt helpless or hopeless about the situation at this point. So you may have had intentions or wanting to, you see your person as someone is very valuable here. You see them as someone that you could potentially, that you probably wanted to be with or start something with. And now you wish for a better connection with this person. You wish for this person to be your person and to see you and to, want to plan long term with you, have a relationship with you. You've seen this person as your Nine of Cups, a wish fulfillment. Okay, and now you're dissatisfied. So you are definitely dissatisfied. You have this appreciation for your person, but it's a lack of appreciation for the way things are going. It's like now it feels like the door is shut, or some type of delays because you walked away. And this is something that you wanted to see blossom. You wanted to see it grow, but now the door is shut. Because you had to make a choice to walk away, because you can't, you got to detach, right? Because when you let go of codependencies, it leads you to a new beginning. And that's what you realized you had to do. This was a habit for you. Whatever was happening here, you constantly were repeating these patterns. So that you had to release that, right? So that you can do something healthier for yourself. You can't keep continuing in the same belief systems or habits or ways of doing things, right? Because it's an injustice to you. It doesn't serve you. Thank you. What is my collective person's energy towards them? Thank you. They're the thinking man in reverse and attachment in the reverse. Okay, so the thinking man in the reverse basically is, they're disconnected. All right, 46. They don't understand, right? They don't understand why you released it. Wow. They weren't acting in your best interest, and this is why you released it. Okay, and okay, I wanted to finish reading what it was in the book, right? So when instead of releasing whatever those codependencies are here, maybe they want to release it. I'm gonna pull some tarot so I can get a better elaboration on that, because when that card is in a reverse position, it's like someone's releasing negative patterns. They released it. Okay, so they don't understand why you released the relationship here, or they are releasing you. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna pull tarot and we're gonna see what it's about. Maybe you told them they needed to release you. to let you go. And now this is what they're trying to do. They don't understand, why they have to do this, but they feel like they need to do it. Thank you. Tell me more about this attachment card here, Spirit. In the reverse. So I got the Hangman card here. So let me see. The Hangman card usually is about, not making any decisions, standing still, heartbreak. I'm gonna get it, y'all. Hold on. So instead of them really like devoting themselves to this situation, they didn't do anything. They were being very selfish here. Okay. This is why they weren't able to move forward or take any action towards you, and it caused a lot of heartbreak, right? So they do see that this broke your heart a lot because they didn't do anything. They realized that because they were in hangman position, it created problems. They feel like they're missing the opportunity here with you. Okay, thank you. Because of this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. And they realize that you need to take and just put, it's like what you're trying to do is create something stable for yourself, and that you're trying to like really heal yourself and love on yourself and heal from this situation here. So they do realize that that's what you're trying to do here. And this is all about, you wanting to be released from this situation, and they don't really understand that, right? But they know that they weren't acting in your best interest because of this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. They weren't showing commitment, or they weren't even like working towards offering you anything here. Yeah, they were doing things underhanded. So they do understand why you're asking them to release them, because they were being deceptive. And then they were in this hangman energy, just not making any decisions with you. And it seems as though the decision that they made was to choose the other person. Now, this is what it appears, what I'm getting, what it appears that you believe. Thank you. Yeah. This is why you guys have this disharmony. Because, yeah, okay. This is why y'all have this disharmony. You don't want to be burdened by the situation anymore. Your person doesn't want to be burdened either. They don't want to be burdened by... So they must have... This person may be someone they have children by, or they could be married to. Because the Ten of Pentacles represents, family. It represents their money. Things like that. Their stability. Security. And they're struggling under this because they already have a lot going on here, and they feel burdened. They feel weighed down by this situation involving this family structure here. And on top of that, right? Wow. The Nine of Cups is in the reverse on top of that. This is why the conflict is here. So they do understand. Yeah, this Empress is here in the reverse. So maybe your person, has... This is not their person. Okay, this Empress in the reverse would represent a divine feminine, but this is not their person. This person also could be pregnant, because the Empress is about pregnancy, or even birthing a new idea. But however, right, they realize that you have to put yourself first. Like, you have to love yourself first in this situation, and that's what you're doing. Maybe you always speak about that. I gotta do what's best for me. I gotta love myself first. Okay. It's conflict. It's a lot of conflict here, and your person is just at this energy of like, you know what? It's too much conflict. It's competition. People are really challenging. It's really like someone here covers your position, and it has to be this Empress in reverse. Maybe this Empress knows about you. And they really was set out to have what you guys have. I don't know if that's the case here, but with the Seven of Wands, it's really like people challenging others because they want your place. Like other people covet what you have, right? And they're prepared to fight you for it. So it's a competitive environment here that you guys have going on here. So it's a lot of conflict. This is why you didn't get an offer here. This is why you didn't get something that was stable for you guys. No loyalty or anything was involved here. Because this person must be from your person's past as well, because that's what created a barrier for them to be able to get to this new beginning or something that would be better, right? Because they're clinging to old habits. All of this is about codependency here, because your person has not yet one time came out in an upright position. They're reversed. They're taking a look at this. They're actually really are evaluating this situation here and seeing how they may have mismanaged or handled things incorrectly. Tower. They're having a massive tower moment. You guys had this tower moment together too, right? Because I see an ending. So they are definitely having a tower moment right now. It's a lot of sudden changes here that have shook them to their goddamn core. All right, so there's endings. I'm talking about probably financial issues here. Whatever is happening is chaotic for this person right now. And it's a message. I have a page of wands. So there's a message, or they have an idea or something here. Tell me about this page of wands. Something they want to communicate. Tell me about this page of wands. Alright, so they got this idea here, right? But they're not moving. They're not taking any action here. They need to make a plan here. Or they need to really slow down and think for a moment so that they can consider what to do next within this situation here. Because it's still some stuff that they're clinging on to. Like, it's still a lot of codependent energy here that they're clinging on to here. Alright, I got a 6 of Pentacles in the reverse here. So a lot of this is like they're still in this energy of their behavior. It's just not where it should be here. It's still some deceit, or it could be just some issues that they got going on here that may be affecting their money here, and this is why they're operating in this low vibe here. Or they're charging ahead, making decisions really fastly, and they need to slow down and plan here because they're moving. They're coming in fast here. They're coming in very fast. They're moving in. What is happening here, Spirit? Thank you. They want to overcome this challenge that they have here with this 10 of Cups. So again, this could be someone they have a family by. Or someone who, again, that Empress came out. Maybe they found out something new of a new addition. But they have a family by this person. The 10 of Cups is in reverse. Alright, now, they were doing a lot of stuff for their own personal gain, honey. So, like, all of this was just about seeking their own fulfillment here. In reality, they're disconnected. They were disconnected. Even probably disconnected for real from that situation, too, as well. It wasn't probably just you. It's like, you know how the love is there, but it's still like a disconnect because it's not like fully there. It's like more about what I need to get for myself at this moment here. And they struggle to communicate this stuff honestly, right? Because you see here, it's this. It's like you can't tell someone like my feelings ain't the same. Because it's still about their own personal gain and what it is that they want to get from this situation here. But they're moving forward to end something when it comes to that, because now they want this, like the 4 of Wands. It's almost as if they're trying to go after that, something where they can have more joy or peace or celebration, or they want to create a firm foundation for themselves, and that's what they've been really trying to focus on here. And it's almost as if they may be doing some stuff still underhanded here. And it's like impulsive energy. They're doing some stuff still underhanded. It's like almost as if they're trying to sneak away from a situation here, right? And maybe they could be still trying to offer their cups to 2 people, because there's some hidden motive still. Okay, tell us about this hidden motives here. What's these hidden motives? It's still with this mm, it's still with this Queen of Wands in reverse. Whoever they're attached to is a fire sign. Okay, and they're still coming out here on top of the Two of Swords. Somebody's getting cut out. They're making a decision. And it's in regards to this fire sign. But the decision that they're making, like, they're still in deceptive energy. Yep, they're doing a personal transition because they're trying to find, they're trying to gain some mental strength here because there's some fear and anxiety that I'm picking up here. They're overloaded by the situation and they really just want to be, they want to be in solitude. Like, they want to be single is what I'm picking up. I don't really feel committal energy picking up here. Okay, but they want to do this transition from this. They really were on their own personal journey here because they had, look, the world. They had some milestones and accomplishments that they wanted to complete here. That situation is supposed to have come full circle. It's supposed to end in that karmic cycle here. Now, they feel defeated because when they argue with this person, it gets nowhere. It's almost like they feel like they don't win. It's almost like someone's fighting to win at the expense of the other person here right now over the situation that y'all got going on here. And on top of that, right, somebody's trying to manifest something, but it's an imbalance when it comes to your person. Somebody could be doing something with spell work, or even if they're not using candle magic or saying spells or whatever, you can still speak stuff out of your mouth, right? They're trying to manifest something into existence, and it's creating an imbalance still. They're trying to balance out this situation here. This Queen of Wands could be trying to balance out this situation, or your person could be trying to balance out this situation where they could cooperate and work successfully here in that situation. But they do things in moderation here. They were being tested is what Spirit is saying. Wow. This situation came to test. Remember I said the karmic cycle had to end between you two? And they were being tested. And now they have this personal setback. They're really upset, y'all. I'm telling you, like, I'm feeling like, whoo, where my salt bowl? They have this personal setback. They got a lot of regrets from this, right? Because things didn't turn out the way that they expected it. Not on both ends. So even for you and even for this other person in this third party situation, it's like they're disappointed here. And they not moving on from that pain. They are wallowing in self-pity here. And on top of that, right, they don't want people to know they did they made the wrong choices here. They really are worried about being a failure here right now, right? And they don't want people to know they took the wrong path here. Wow. They're depressed. Your person is depressed. They're anxious. They're anxious. Your person is definitely depressed and anxious and fearful and staying up at night and can't sleep. This is freaking 9 of Swords energy. This is like the wounded warrior, you guys. This person, your person here, even with their thoughts are very dark and they're worrying excessively about this situation, period. Especially with this Queen of Wands in reverse. Look, the devil is here, but the devil is in reverse. So a lot of this had to do with them being in that devil energy here. And it's like now they're bound to a situation or something, it seems like, or it feels like, and they may feel like they're tied down by this situation or by this person right now here. But a lot of times it was the greed. The greed is what's bringing this unhappiness to them. You know, overindulging here, being in the devil energy, addictions. Shit, I'm even picking up magic. I still keep picking up magic here. Some type of magic spells or something could be being used here. Oppression, all of this stuff is here. All of this is like some real dark, heavy energy, right? And your person is holding back from expressing their truth right now. Or they gotta think things through because they could be acting really hastily. And they're in this energy where they just like, And it's almost as if like it's some type of opportunity or something could have been coming their way, and they said no. They turned it away, and this is why they're going through all of this. This is karma. Wow. Thank you. What's the outcome? Ooh, you really don't know. Yeah, this is a storm, but it's all about, this is a good change, you guys. So the daughter spirit here is open for you, okay? And you're connected. You tapped in. You got a whole angelic team that is working in your favor, helping to bring changes here to this connection to your life, period. Like, some things are happening. So you're the thinking woman on top of that. So you're the woman of understanding and wisdom. And what you're doing is, like, you don't have a person, you're not having a difficult time with your own personal growth here. You're not confused whatsoever about this. There's nothing in you that feels disconnected from your path whatsoever here, right? Because even the daughter personal healing and happiness is here, but then I got the storm warning card. So yeah, there's some sudden changes, but guess what? The sudden changes, the storm that you guys went through, has led you here, where you can now, you can go through this door to your own personal healing and happiness here. And on top of that, right, this was promised to you. The divine made a promise to you, and it will be fulfilled, right? And you may not feel like you got the victory in this situation right now. You may not see it, but look at this, the world. This is your opportunity to grow and to expand. So everything is taking place here because it had to push you closer to your new beginning, right? Y'all have this disconnect. You were trying to create a happy family with this person here. Sorry, y'all, that's my son talking, neglecting the fact that he know when the door is shut. I'm recording. But you were expecting a happy family here. But instead, your heart was broken with this caring connection. So you definitely are just like, I'm over it. And a lot of this has a lot to do with you feeling as though this person cares more about this other situation than you. So take a look at that, okay? Because that may be something Spirit is asking you to look at within your own self. What is that makes you feel like that? With feeling like, you're not being picked or chosen. Or as an option also. Like, what makes you feel like that? Is it something that could have taken place in your life or in other previous connections that make you feel like, that you are, I don't know. So let me explain. So say like when I was married, I'm divorced now, but when I was married, I always had to compete. It was always competing with someone for my husband's attention. He always had situations, just to put it that way. And then he had one particular situation that kind of lasted a long time, maybe 8 or 9 years, um, with someone. But it always felt like I was being put on the back burner. I wasn't being made of importance. I was always, it's like I'm the wife, and it's like, what is going on here? Where it feels like you keep putting this person before me, someone who has your back, who's always there for you, who's always been supporting you for over the last 20 something years. And I feel like I'm being put on the back burner. I'm not being supported. What is that? You understand? Like, is that a trigger for you, is what I'm trying to say. Like, is that something that triggers you weaving within this connection? Because maybe it's something that they're doing too as well, that is sparking something up inside of you that makes you feel so heartbroken, right? And that may be a part of you that needs to be healed, because it's like, regardless of what someone else is doing, you're still whole, you're still complete, and you still are like amazing. You are wonderful, you are everything. And sometimes, usually when people make bad choices, and it tends to, sometimes you think about yourself, like, what, am I not enough? sometimes that may come up. You may feel that, even if you feel like you heal from that, maybe it's some residual energy from that. Maybe you could feel abandoned. Maybe you may feel like, this person is getting ready to leave me. I'm getting ready to be abandoned in this situation again because they're leaving to go towards another one. Because sometimes that can come up. I know I felt that myself within the connection with my ex, even though he always kept saying it's not about another woman, it's not about another woman. But here I got this other woman keep yakking in my ear, and you understand, you're getting locked up because of this other woman, and so it kind of just always was like conflict because of his lack of respect for me and not feeling like I was valued within the connection. Even if it's not with someone you had a relationship with, sometimes you can feel like that with a parent or a friend, however it resonates, right? But yeah, just check into it. That's all I'm saying. Just like whatever it is that triggered you, take a look into your shadows, right? And see why you were triggered by that. Okay. Because again, like I said, this had to do a lot with karmic cycles needing to end at some point. And there's still a lesson for both parties that needed to be gained and learned through this situation. This is why it usually happens. And that pushed you. It should have fueled you. I don't know. Sometimes it feels like when things happen, I get fueled by that, and I get this passion to want to keep succeeding and pushing forward and working harder and growing and elevating. But I don't know, everybody's different, but that's how I feel. Let's see. Thank you. What is a Moonology card for my collective? What do they need to know about this situation? Ooh, you got a lot of stuff going on. Give me one card. Well, not 1,000 cards for it, but I'm gonna do it again because that just wasn't a clean. Thank you. Some of you could be fire sign. Leo maybe, doesn't have to be. And the card that came out was don't let pride get in your way. You're like, why I get that card? Right? That's what I'm thinking too. Like, why did I get that card? I guess ego. Yeah, pride is your ego. So yeah, like maybe sometimes even with your thought process and how you thinking of things, that can get in the way. Maybe you may be. Hold on one second. Instead of me keep going, maybe, let's go ahead and look in the book here. Full moon in Leo 76. All right. So, have you been letting pride become an obstacle? Is this question you're asking based on your ego, or is it from your heart? So, Leo energy is all about the heart. So, think of the big-hearted king of the jungle, the lion. Its energy is magnificent, but when it's combined with a rush of full moon, it can become over the top. The card may have come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed. More love and thoughts for the greater good are the solution to this dilemma. So if you're not been doing as you would be done by lately, this is the time to find balance between your own needs and the needs of the people around you. This will help all of your relationships. Be magnificent without being plain too much. Self-esteem is good, but vanity is not. So everyone is equally important. Creative urges should be followed. Work some magic. A friendship may be ending now. And that seems to be what happened. A friendship ended, right? For you guys. But it's still saying, it's like, balance it out with your heart, right? So if you love this person, even if you don't want to be with them any longer, don't leave it with a sense of bad blood, only because it's about karma too on top of that, right? Even though you didn't do the injustice in a situation, a lot of times we can kind of come off with the approach of using our ego to handle the situation, or even maybe just the reason why you may not be communicating with them is because it's like, oh, I hate them, fuck them, you understand that energy. Like, release that negative energy, and release the person, so that you guys can be free from whatever is taking place here. Forgive. Maybe if you haven't let go of it and you haven't forgiven them, you have to forgive them. You don't have to, but it's being suggested because it can balance it out. And you guys both have your own needs too as well. And I do understand, like, everybody does things and they do mess up, but it's not saying that you can offer grace and then put y'all back together, no, but it's just like clearing the energy so there won't be any negative energy between you two. And trust me, I understand, because I'm over here myself like, I don't know about that. That might be my ego, right? That could be talking. But hold up, the waxing moon for them, so they got the waxing moon, so energy is gaining momentum. And so basically, it's positive card that's saying that they can really create the reality that they want. It takes some time, and maybe some work, and they're not quite there yet. Like, it's still things that they have to do, especially with their healing process and closing out some stuff here, right? And they need to go into this meditative state, which I was saying, right? The self-reflection and things like that, so that they can get the desired outcome that they're looking for, because they're in this negative mindset here, and this fear and this anxiety is all taking place here. You know how law of attraction works, right? That'll bring to you just simply that, right? And it also keeps you stuck. But if they're able to meditate and focus, then they'll be able to get an outcome that they're looking for here. They have to make courageous commitment to take more practical steps towards their goals. Now, the situation pretty much is saying it's full of potential between you two. All right, and this is probably why Spirit is saying don't let pride get in your way, because this situation is full of potential. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull some romance angel cards for you two to see what comes out. And a love message real quick. I know I'm going into almost an hour, but they need to really be committed, is what Spirit is saying. Review their goals and still keep that commitment, whatever that long-term goal is that they had for themselves, so that they can keep moving forward here. Because right now it seems like they're not making any plans or acting on them, but the energy will gain momentum, and it could be getting to that place where they're actually ready to make some decisions here too, right? So thank you. What can you tell us something from the romance angels deck? Thank you, Spirit, about my collective and their person. Let me tell you, this is a whole session. Like, Spirit is like reading you. Y'all was good, right? All up into this part, right? The Spirit is reading you right now. It say, let go of control issues. Do y'all got some control issues here? It says allow the situation to unfold naturally. Okay. Let go of the control issues. Thank you. Anything else? I feel like I need to pull 3 cards for you guys. So hold on. So they're telling you to extend your lighthearted energy towards them. So I guess basically, even if they do communicate with you, don't be like, what the fuck you want? Or not answer. You know how our ego can get, right? Don't be in that energy. Just, release whatever that negativity is, and just be a little bit more lighthearted when it comes to this situation. It says honeymoon. So it's like almost to say like this situation could actually end up being that type of connection between you. Remember, said this situation has a lot of potential. What is my collective person's love energy towards them. They need to keep an open mind. See? Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I said this in a previous read, the reading I just did for the collective, y'all. So check that out for the weekend read, and it just came out, right? And it was pretty much like this is your soulmate, but you know they may differ from what you think they should be, or the idea of what you thought they would be. So they need to keep an open mind about this, because maybe you are different from their usual type. Maybe you could be older. Maybe you could be, like I said, more spiritual than they are, you know, and they're not. You know, maybe you could be weird or hippie and they're not. You know, like those different things could be there, and they maybe never envisioned themselves, you know, and with someone like you. And you know how, if you ever notice, like when you look at the people that your person deals with, and it seems like all of them look the same or are the same, or even when you think of yourself, like you have the same type of person, right? But we always tend to not go towards the people that are not our type, because like, that's not what I like, that's not my type. But your soulmate is always going to be someone who's different from your usual type. And that's what they need to keep an open mind about that. They need help with this situation. So they're saying ask for and accept support from others. Either they need to let their friends help them, they need to seek a therapy, get a mentor or something to help them with solving the situation that they got going on here. So these are romantic feelings as well. So your feelings are real and worth exploring. So they've probably been questioning, like, do I really feel this way about this person? You know, do I really love this person? Is this real? Was it just sex? You know, like, was the connection really as deep as my person keeps saying it may be? An engagement. So what I tell y'all, we got the engagement card in the honeymoon. So you guys' love life is supposed to really actually ascend to a higher level commitment, because this is y'all soulmates. I don't know why I couldn't get it out. Y'all soulmates, really. Wow. Ooh, it's a lot of love here, honey. All right, so one card for my collective spirit. These heart cards are hard to shuffle because these suckers be. And for my collective people. Alright, so for you, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. And it keeps going back to that. Get out of your head, get into your heart, right? Don't allow your ego to guide you. Just really, you know, think with your heart. What is it that you would want to do? Okay? And trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. So once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So whatever happened between you guys, Spirit is asking you to trust, right? And accept what is happening, because you may not have forgiven them, and you may not be ready to accept whatever happened, even down to this point. Like, yeah, it will automatically transform once you get to that. They got the transformation card, and you will say transformation will occur. They're going through a transformation, and this relationship with you two will deepen, but it's going to be love that will conquer and transform all things that you guys are going through. Whatever it is that you guys are going through, love will overcome this, is what Spirit is saying, because that's how deep y'all love is, you know. And on top of that, it says playfulness. So laugh. Your person needs to laugh. It's going to be the best therapy. They're not laughing so much these days, okay? But love is the greatest healer, and it's your love that actually heals this person, even though it seems like they ain't doing no much healing for you. It's like heartbreak. But y'all both have this heartbreak here. They're in a very dark place here, okay? I know you're disappointed because this connection has ended as well, but or is there some type of disconnect if it didn't end? But it had to happen because your person has to go through a transformation. All right, they have to change and release some old habits, old ways, old mindsets, oh, things that they've been doing, they can't no longer do that, is what I'm picking up. Now I'm gonna pick up a message for your person to see what it is that they're thinking, or what they wish to tell you. And it's coming from their 5D self, okay? So thank you, my spirit guys. Thank you, my collective people. What is it that you want to say to them tonight? I knew exactly what I was doing, and I know I crossed the line with you. So whatever they did that caused y'all to go through this right now, it was like they did it. They knew exactly what they was doing. They were I don't want to say manipulating. Well, I could do that, say that, but they were trying to manipulate the situation so that they can get a different outcome. And they knew that they was going to cross the line, and they probably did that, wow, to get you to end it. So whatever that happened was sudden and it was unexpected, and they had to do it that way because that will be the only way that you will close the door. Wow. Thank you. I wish I treated you better. In my mind, I was like, something is saying that your person did you real fudged up. You were the best thing in my life. I hid who I really am from you. I don't know if you guys can see it. I feel you even though we are apart. This is your soulmate. Like, literally, y'all gonna feel each other's energy. I will wait for you. I will wait for a sign from you. So when you contact them is when they will contact you or open up to you. So they're waiting for you. So you told them, don't. You probably was like, don't contact me. Leave me alone. Blocked. They're waiting for a sign from you. Wow. I love you unconditionally. And I couldn't let you get that close to me. So that's why they couldn't let you get that close to them. Because whatever happened with that Queen of Wands in reverse, they couldn't allow you guys' relationship to go any further than what it was. And again, like I said, I feel like there could be some type of pregnancy or something dealing with their family and their finances here. Okay, so that's deep, y'all. I don't know what y'all got going on over there. That's deep situations. I feel led to pull another card for y'all. That's deep. I'm like, hey, hold up. Tell us more. We need to call this the soap operas. Hold on. Tell us more. Any card for us? Yep. My deception. See, I knew exactly what I was doing. They were being deceptive. That was purposely. My deception for you was my fall from grace, my love. How could you still love me? And you do still love them. And they know that. You may have told them that before you ended it. I love you, but goddamn it, I love myself more. Right? Alright, you guys. I know it's not a laughing matter, but sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from crying, honey. I need y'all to keep y'all head up. Stay positive here, because it's all about your manifestations at the end of the day. Keep working on healing yourselves, loving on yourselves first, putting that energy and that time back into yourselves at this moment. Just allow this situation to unfold naturally and just trust. You know, if this is something that you may think that you want to get back into at a later date, it's a lot of possibilities it's showing here. So this is definitely a situation that has a lot of potential that can actually elevate into something deeper. But you got to go through these cycles of transformation, and it has to close out, and your person has a lot of stuff that they need to get through, especially with the codependencies that keeps coming up. But however, that is it, y'all. I thank you guys. I love you. Thank you for spending this time with me. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Peace.